There we go. Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having brilliant, fantastic, amazing days as always. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be breaking down another commonly asked question for you, which is how many hours a day should you be trading? This was posted from inside the Discord community group chat. It's a great question. Should you be trading for 5 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 10 hours, all day? Should you be trading all day at all? Should you be trading every single day? Should you be taking weeks off? What should you be doing? How should you go about it? What are my thoughts? What are my opinions on this? As always, I've got my notepad up here on the right-hand side with all my bullet points that I'd be able to go down, and go through for you all, of my thoughts from, throughout brainstorming it throughout the day. Hopefully I'm going to be able to, shed some light on this, from going and being a proper retail trader myself and going from blowing multiple accounts, at 17, 18, through to now 2-3 years later being funded 800K, with 3 different prop firms. The progress has been significant over the last couple of years, and hopefully by the end of this year we're looking to get 2 million in funding across a handful more prop firms as well. So yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's jump straight into it and let's get through it. So ultimately for me, I'm a day trader. Okay, so I'm in and out of positions throughout the day. I'm taking a handful of positions each and every day. And the first thing is going to be your strategy. Okay, if you're a scalper, for instance, you're in and out of the market within seconds. You're going to need to be on your laptop a lot more. Okay, because you need to open trades, watch them, manage them, close them, very, very quickly. But at the same time, in the same breath, with leverage, you could be in and out of the market, within 10-15 minutes, okay, and call it a day. You've had 2-3 profitable trades, move on. Okay, that's it. So it does depend on your strategy, and depends on your style of trading. If you're a swing trader, for instance, okay, you're holding positions for weeks, months, even years. You could place a trade on Monday, okay, not look at the charts until Friday, double check, see what's happening within the markets, and before the market closes, decide to close it off, add to the position, and extend your take profit, adjust it, adapt it. You can be affording to look at your phone twice a week if you wanted to. So it depends on strategy first off. For me, I'm a day trader, as I've said. I'm in and out of the market, a handful of times each day, which means for me, I'm actually looking at my phone for probably 30 minutes to 2 hours a day for trading. Okay, on the charts, actually assessing the positions and trading. Because I'm a day trader, I'm not going to be looking at the charts every single minute of the day, but I'll look at the charts, okay, go away from the charts, see if there's a possibility. If there's not one, leave it, come back in, an hour or two's time, see if there's any updates and any positions that I can get into, okay, and then, reassess it. But I'm probably looking at my phone for 30 minutes to 2 hours a day, okay, in terms of trading. Also, okay, because it, varies on strategy, it also, varies on busyness, okay. If you've got a job, you're running a 9 to 5, okay, you're not going to be able to trade throughout your job. Of course, it depends which job you got, and of course, there's always going to be exceptions to this, to these rules and stuff like that. But let's say you've got an office job or a construction job, a manual labor job, and you're working a 9 to 5, and you're commuting as well. You're not going to be able to trade and be, in the right mindset, in the right space to be able to take trades, execute them, and really profit within the market. So you've got to take that into consideration as well. If you've got a job, okay, if you've got a family to look after, if you're looking after, your parents, you're looking after other people. Let's say you've got, uni, you've got school. You've got to weigh this into account. So for me, because I'm at uni, okay, it goes in cycles. When I've got loads of essays to write, loads of essays to hand in, I can't be trading as much. Of course I can't. And I have to delegate a few different things. I have to weigh out what I can and what I can't do within the day. Or I have to sacrifice sleep. Get up a little bit earlier, work a little bit harder, and work a little bit more efficiently, and sacrifice a few other things. So it of course varies on your business as well. But the perks and the beauty of trading is that you can adapt your strategy as well. So I could, drop down a lower time frame, start doing a little bit more scalping. Means I'm in and out of the market, within a matter of minutes, and still made, some decent profit, and still been within the market, and still keeping up to date with how everything's running. So busyness, strategy are 2 of the main things, determining how much time you should be devoting to trading each day. But what I should, mention is that you don't need to be trading for hours and hours and hours every single day. You really don't. To be profitable, which is of course the main goal, and to get better, you don't need to be trading, for every single hour in the day. As I mentioned here, with leverage, you can be making money on 10-20 pips. There's lots of traders out there that are trading off of support and resistance that are catching 10-20 pips, really, really profitable traders, and happy days. What I thought I'd also mention, which I've bullet pointed down here, is the concept of overtrading. Because the market is open, pretty much 24/7, if you're including crypto on the weekend, you could trade and be in the market with a position every minute of the day, pretty much. Of course, there's exceptions. As I mentioned in the last video, you've got bank holidays, you've got different, events sometimes. Christmas, for instance, when the market liquidity is out, some brokerages close off the markets then as well. Of course, there's the concept of overtrading, that you can be trading constantly, okay, and never, out the market. And that's a dangerous thing to happen. It most likely will mean that you're not going to be profitable. And there's also, of course, the tendency to revenge trade, okay, and just to continue going. Let's say you have, 2 trades in the morning, you lose them both, and you're like, I really want to make this money back. Let's keep going. There's a real habit of just blowing accounts because you just keep going and don't stop. Okay, you're increasing lot sizes, you're getting more emotional, and you're just blasting out the trades to try and hope to make them, make that money back rather than just calling it a day and moving on. And yeah, I think, ultimately what I've written here from my own experience is you need to know when to call quits. Whether that's the amount of time, the amount of loss, or the amount of profit, it's ultimately your choice. But what your thoughts and opinions are on this is going to vary on your own life. Whether it's going to be, if I've hit a certain profit target, I'm going to stop. If I hit a certain loss, I'm going to stop. If I take a certain amount of trades within the day, I'm going to stop. If it's out of my trading window, I'm going to stop. But yeah, ultimately, you need to know when to call it quits. So gone through all of the bullet points that I've written down and thought are relevant, but ultimately how many hours you should be trading in a day is very, very dependent on your lifestyle and your trading ability as well. I could trade if I wanted to for 10 hours in a day, okay, and do nothing else, sit on my laptop and just do it. But that doesn't suit my lifestyle. That's not what I want to do. I did go through a stage during lockdown of trading for ridiculous amounts of hours every single day, and I'm actually more profitable now than I was back then, cutting my trading time in less than half, more than half, sorry. So ultimately for me, it's become more efficient and more effective to be trading for less. So as always, hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you've got some information from this. If you have, feel free to like, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. As always, all of the links to the communities, group chats are down below. So Telegram, Discord, Facebook, TikTok, all down below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video and inside the community. All right, bye for now.